So I wanted to talk about the newest game by Level 5, Holy Horror Mansion. To be described as the most ambitious game ever, this is what they call a Ghost Craft RPG game. A successor to Yokai Watch. Yes, these are the same people that made Yokai Watch, but the internet is kind of up in arms about the way they presented this. And we'll get to that in the later half of the video. But first, I would like to praise them for everything that they actually have going on. First off, why is Apple Pen that guy? He's here. I haven't seen him since like 2015 or like whenever he was popular. That's crazy. But like he is there to unveil the craft mechanic where you can put multiple everyday household items together and you can make a monster out of it. Now, I'm not exactly sure how evolutions go with that one, or if there even is evolutions in this game, because there is shown a an apple pen monster next to like a pumpkin pen monster? I don't really know, but they're right next to each other and it shows the mechanic. And I think that's really cool. And speaking of monsters, the monster designs are actually pretty good. I wouldn't like think anything different because they're the same developers from like Yokai Watch. But like you can see like a bird that's made out of a measuring tape, and like a dragon made out of like clips and paper clips and like clippers and pliers. That might be my favorite yet so far. I mean, that design's like awesome. But just the whole like, you are a person, you are the son of a landlord who lives in this like thousand, like I don't know if it's thousand, but like this ridiculous amount of floors to this hotel, right? To this mansion. So in like every story to be like something different, every floor to be something different. But now that I gave them the praise, let's talk about why we're talking about this in the first place. There are what seems to be two types of people online to describe that reviewed this game and commented about this game. And the one goes like, AI, not then as that is them. And then the other is like, what? This is not Yokai Watch? I'm not gonna buy this game. And like, to me, you seem like you're putting yourselves down in this, right? Because ultimately, yes, this is not Yokai Watch, but it's a successor made by the same company that made Yokai Watch to Yokai Watch, right? So yeah, Whisper's dead, so we have a camera that you can see ghosts. It's not a watch, it's not a Yokai Watch, it's a Yokai camera, and its name is Cameron. It's kind of like Whisper and like the Votom Poltergeist had a baby. It's kind of like that. But you have that instead, and instead of the other cat, which we will not name, we have Teneto, which is the mascot for the game. Now, the designs are good, but it's the this is the issue with the game, and it revolves around AI. Like I said before, there's AI. They're not gonna buy it because throughout the trailer, right? Specifically, people saw the dessert castle that they showed like for like a split second had like sprinkles randomly in there. The door was faded, and a bunch of different things just looked off. Did the overall thing look bad? No, but certain things and aspects of it made people realize it's AI due to tiny nitpicks. If you just watched the trailer for the first time, you would not know. But if you dissect it like people did, it's all like AI backgrounds. Now, when AI first came about, everyone was anti-AI purely because it stole from artists. Now, this isn't exactly stealing from artists if it is their own team that's stealing from, right? So it's using their work to extend it. Maybe they wanted this trailer to be up in time to be released, you know? That is entirely possible. They might have used AI just as an asset in that regard. It may not be in the final product since this is miles and miles away from release by any means. But it's the background, but it's also the background like the owl background when they're outside, that's also AI. So they're using AI for background material. Everything else is not AI. The 3D graphics of the 3D models of the characters are not AI. Anything that's like a 3D model is not AI. But there are tons of instances where AI is just blatantly shown, right? And that just messed with people. Like, it's the lines in the road and the entire like animation sequence too. It is very upsetting that people are not gonna support this game no matter what you say because of the AI mentioned. We gotta wait until level 5 has anything to do with this and until they have a say, but they have not stated anything about it yet to really make a close call. But for the most part, for now, this all we know is that the trailer released. We know a little bit information about what the game is about, like genre wise and like the story, but we have no idea if they're gonna implement AI backgrounds to the final product. Like, you can see in the animation style of like the evil company trying to make money, right? Because that's the whole like thing. This whole main villain of the game is an evil company trying to just make money. You can see buildings and like the main building that you are in shift and morph into a different style of building. It is really bad. And especially when it comes to the main hotel. I don't know why I keep saying it's a hotel. Mansion. The main mansion. You can see it uses AI. This is courtesy of UK News, by the way. Thank you for this. It extends using AI, but there's part of the mansion that isn't AI, and it's made by artists. So they are using their own art to extend what it is, right? As an asset. They're using it as a assistant, you know, instead of like the total replacement. And maybe it's because they couldn't get the trailer out in time. That's what everyone's hopefully thinking, instead of what we, would be the worst case scenario would be the damn releases and those like snippets of like clearly AI generated backgrounds that don't necessarily look that great. It kind of loses the immersion of the entire thing for not only just me, but for a lot of people. And that'd be like a big no-no, right? But again, we don't know. We don't know anything. All we know is that they used AI in this main trailer. And honestly, God forbid that happens, right? I'm seeing post after post after post, all negative about this game. And we don't even know the half of it. We don't know shit about it. But people are up in arms about it. Rightfully so. I'm on their side. I'm on that team. But it honestly, it is kind of frustrating. You have a successor to arguably Pokemon's greatest rival to ever exist. Power World, I'm not looking at you. Yokai Watch. And it's just like being bombarded with like negativity because of the AI. But like I said before, all we know is the trailer. So we will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see what the game holds with further news. But if they're anything like the Pokemon company, we won't hear news about that shit. We won't know news about that shit for like 6 months. It's been half a year since the Legends ZA announcement, and we know nothing. So it is really just a wait and see moment. But I really needed to talk about it because monster creation is one of my passions. It's something about the monster selecting, monster like ranger, monster trainer like genre. It's just something about it like pulls me in, and I'm so passionate about it. Like, I even made, with some help of some other artists like Starboy, I made some of my very own monsters. I'm gonna pop some up screen right now. Pop, 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 pop. See, there you go. And that's why I'm really passionate about this. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. And I'll cover any other news that comes out about it. So if you want to hear more about Holy Horror Mansion and anything about that, I'm definitely going to play it and see how it is when it releases. Definitely. But if you don't want to hear any other news about it, subscribe, hit the bell, and yeah, I'm out. Bye!